In today's world of increasing study volumes and daily RVU requirements, traditional medical student education in radiology has become less feasible. Furthermore, given the prevalence of chronic disease in society, many studies which come across the radiologist's desk are increasingly complex, requiring significant time and focus to provide a thorough and accurate interpretation. As radiologists, one of our goals is to provide value to our patients and clinical colleagues. The RVU, or relative value unit, has become a surrogate for quantifying value across healthcare, including radiology. In order to provide value, we are expected to produce, generate reports quickly and efficiently. As a single cross-sectional imaging study may contain thousands of images, it's very difficult to teach students in the reading room and maintain productivity goals. As such, radiology educators have developed new and creative ways to teach students without disrupting the clinical workflow or requiring the learner to be physically present in the reading room. At Rutgers Robert Wood Johnson Medical School, we at the Department of Radiology developed a completely online, portal-based radiology elective for third and fourth year medical students. Administered through the Canvas Learning Management System, our course utilizes easily accessible learning materials created by national experts in all subspecialty areas. The feedback we have received from students who completed the course has been very positive. We feel that our blueprint for teaching radiology to medical students can be replicated at academic institutions across the country. This way, we can educate the next generation of physicians while keeping up with our RVUs. Clinical and administrative faculty in the Department of Radiology at Rutgers Robert Wood Johnson Medical School modified an existing hybrid online in-person 4-week radiology elective course for senior medical students and created a new, completely online radiology education curriculum. This portal-based elective administered via the Canvas Learning Management System provides a basic overview of medical imaging to senior medical students. During the elective, students have access to learning materials created by national experts in all radiologic subspecialty areas. Most of the presentations, many of which have been presented at national meetings, are less than 30 minutes in duration. Students are tested periodically with quizzes and are also asked to create learning materials and exam questions based on their future career interests. To simulate the radiology resident on-call experience, we have integrated virtual call into our education curriculum. With virtual call, students can view anonymized emergency department and after-hours urgent cases from their own computers, which serve as the students' personalized PAC systems. Once they have finished scrolling through the images, they can check their findings against the available report for each case. At the end of the 4-week course, students were asked to evaluate their experiences through an anonymous short questionnaire. At this time, over 100 students have completed the course. Even more are currently enrolling. Out of the 72 students initially surveyed, 92% reported no difficulties looking at images. 89% reported that the learning materials were easy to access. 76% reported that the elective prepared them for looking at imaging pertinent to their respective specialties. 71% reported that the ease of use of the Canvas learning management system was very good or outstanding. During the free response portion of the evaluation, many students responded that they enjoyed the flexibility afforded by a completely online curriculum, which allowed them to work at their own pace. Many students also said that the elective taught them about the appropriate use of imaging as it pertains to many commonly encountered clinical situations. It has become increasingly difficult to teach radiology to medical students. Higher volume and patient acuity demand more of radiologists' attention, leaving less for teaching. Compounding this was the COVID-19 pandemic, which forced medical students out of reading rooms, further imperiling traditional learning. These factors have compelled radiology educators to innovate, to devise new and creative ways to teach students without disrupting the clinical workflow or requiring the learner to be physically present in the reading room. A completely online, portal-based radiology education curriculum achieves both of these goals. As an inherently computer-based specialty, radiology is easily adaptable to online education, as well as today's generation of digital learners. Our 4-week online radiology education curriculum is administered by Canvas Learning Management System, an open source learning management system that serves as a central hub for online, hybrid, and in-person classrooms. A learning management system is an educational platform that gathers all course content, daily lessons, assignments, tests, feedback, and grading. Colleges and universities use learning management systems to manage their online learning materials and interactions in a single place. As a cloud-based, open source learning management system that can be easily accessed from any device, Canvas Learning Management System helps streamline the online educational experience by serving as the central hub for all classroom materials and interactions. As radiology evolves, so too must radiology education. One of radiology's preeminent educators, Dr. Lucy Frank Squire, had a special interest in fostering small group interactive learning. Her teaching methods were so successful that the format and content of her courses were later adopted at medical schools across the country. Today, the coexistence of in-person and remote learning means that radiology education must move beyond just books and classrooms to be successful. In the spirit of Dr. Squire, our course articulates a clear vision for radiology education and adapts it to the digital age. In the past, radiology education involved leisurely reviewing a few hundred films while medical students sat around viewing boxes. Today, given the many thousands of images radiologists interpret daily, traditional bedside teaching in reading rooms is impractical. Additionally, the necessity of maintaining productivity standards often means they are unable to stop and answer questions. Despite the ever-increasing clinical demands facing today's radiologists, educating the next generation of physicians remains a priority. Thus, to best serve our students and our patients, we have developed a comprehensive online curriculum that provides a basic, high-quality radiology education while allowing us to keep up with our RVUs. Thank you.